And that's why you came to us for help. They said there are distortions spreading through the skies, causing all this chaos.
So it's all related.
There's a line between the distorted and unaffected parts of the sky. They called it a boundary. Primal beasts inside the distorted part are being rewritten from the inside out. But I can reverse the process by absorbing their power. Then they can still move around safely inside the boundary without losing control.
Rewritten, huh? Sounds like the same thing that's been playing with people's memories.
That's crazy! And it's not any kind of astral power doing it, right?
A power that can alter not only the sky realm, but primal beasts as well. It's as if a god is toying with reality, like a child playing in a sandbox.
A boundary. And a godlike power.
This is only a rumor, but it sounds like there's been unusual activity in the Daedroid belt in North Vast, too.
That's all the way out on the edges of Fanta Grande. Does that mean the entire Skydom has already been affected?
Actually, I think we can say the changes have begun to spread across the Grim Basin.
Across the Grim Basin? Then this won't stop with Fanta Grande. At this rate, it'll swallow up the entire Sky Realm. We still don't know who's behind these distortions, but the whole world is under threat. We have to put a stop to this ourselves.
And we will!
With all this going on, I wonder how Rosetta is faring.
Aw, jeez. She couldn't have picked a worse time to go back to Le Massier.
You don't have to worry about Rosetta. I'm sure she's...
Yo.
Blue. Red. Dragon.
Where did they come from? And what's wrong with them? Be careful, everyone!
Anything that gets in our way right now is dust!
What's the matter?
Finish!
I'm so proud of you.
My path of duty shall never waver! Embrace the cold blades of frost!
Finish!
Great job! You did it!
Quest clear.
Better luck next time.
says she can feel a strange power all through the forests of Lumacier.
I can't quite put it into words, but the forest seems off, even to me. It never gave me that feeling before.
So the boundary is creeping through Lumacier now.
You think that means Rosetta's in the same shape as the other— Ow!
Shut up, Scales for Brains! Don't even say stuff like that!
Io, Vern, calm down!
Rosetta draws power from the forests of Lumacier. I'm sure that will protect her.
Let's just hurry up and find her.
Hurry up!
Now I've got you!
Go, go, go!
Finish!
I believe in you! Forever pure! Forever free! Now this—
By my sword, now! This fighting cold shall pierce your heart!
Finish!
You're on a roll!
Finish!
Stay back!
I'm so happy!
Quest clear.
Well
All
fought!
set for a whole night!
The power I sense seems denser here compared to the other islands. There must be something nearby damming the flow. This strange force gradually swallowing up Fanta Grande, distorting the world as it goes. I'm certain it's related to the other world. I suppose it's because I'm a ghost that I can perceive it. The dead are closer to the other world than the living, after all. Lumacier is nearly saturated with all the power pulling here. There's not much time. I have to let everyone know.
Where are you hopping off to, little bunny?
Who are you? You're the one behind this. I'm a step closer to the other world than most. You can't fool me.
Oh, you're lovely. Pure and innocent, but sharp as a knife. Or maybe it's your purity which honed that razor's edge. As much as I'd love to welcome an ingenue into the world of sensual delights, you'll have to wait your turn. A lot of people have come calling today.
Huh? What are those things?
Sorry to disappoint you, but you're not here to play detective. I just need another piece on the board.
Yggdrasil, is something wrong? What? A powerful force?
Do you think it's Rosetta fighting someone?
No, it's not Rosetta. Yggdrasil said the power that's spreading through the sky spiked just now. Here in the forest, only for a second.
And there's something in this forest with us?
I'm not sure. She said she only sensed it for a moment.
We better look sharp then. No telling what might happen.
Everybody stay close to me. Let's keep a tight formation.
Don't F this! This!
Look out!
This!
If you're strong, then prove it!
This!
Size
Huh?
doesn't matter. Go for it!
There you are!
Size doesn't matter.
What's your strategy? Huh?
Size doesn't matter. Look
What's
out!
your strategy?
If you're strong, then prove it!
Finish!
Strategy.
Size doesn't matter!
There you are!
Great!
Another day, another battle. No more games. I'll finish this.
Forever pure! Forever
Blossoms in crystal. Rays of frost! Strategy. Get down to it. Gotcha!
Finish!
Nice one!
Quest clear.
This battle has yet to end.
Nice.
Hey, do you see someone over there?
Is that... Fairy? What are you doing in Lumacier?
Singularity. Your existence is distorting the world. It's time I brought you to heal. You need to learn the difference between right and wrong.
Fairy, what's wrong with you? I don't...
Back off, girl in blue. No one said you could move.
Fairy,
Lyria, get behind me.
those monsters again. They must have affected Fairy's memories too.
Yeah, but she seems a lot more aggressive than the others were.
What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I guess it's my move, Singularity.
Looks like we have to fight, if we're gonna get her back to normal.
By my sword! Now! It's fighting cold! Pierce your heart! Your turn, Momo! Stay back!
Great! Great!
By my sword! Now!
Finish!
That's all.
Quest clear.
Well fought!
What happened? Where's that man?
Fairy? Are you alright?
Captain? And Lyria? What are you all doing in Lumacier?
Strange things have been happening all over the Skydom. And Rosetta was here in Lumacier, so we came to find her.
So you've all noticed the strange power at work too.
A man acting suspicious? You met him here, in the forest?
That's right. And he had these crystalline monsters with him that gave off a strange energy. They must be the same monsters you encountered.
Then that's our guy.
I think so too. I'm not sure how to put it, but I could tell from his aura that he was no ordinary person.
Fairy, could you take us to the place where you met him? I'm worried about Rosetta. This might be the clue we need to unravel the whole mystery.
Ew! What's wrong with them? It's all over them. The power emitted by those black crystals.
Look out!
You have to win!
Stay back, Gigi! There! You asked for it! You asked for it!
Great!
There! Take this! Take it! Take this! Go ahead, Gigi! Clear away! Now I've got you! You asked for it! There! Take this! Got you!
Marvelous!
Got you! Stay back! There! Take this! Stay back! Too slow! Got you!
Marvelous!
Okay, you're up, Gigi! Take this! There! Clearing away! You're up, Gigi! Now I've got you! You have
By my sword! Now!
Together now!
Finish!
It's fighting cold! Now pierce your heart!
One down.
You're up, Gigi! You have
Great!
You have Take this! You away! You're up, Gigi! There!
my sword! Now!
Marvelous!
This fighting cold shall pierce your heart! I've got you!
You asked for it! You asked for it!
By my sword! Now!
Finish!
Do it.
Quest clear.
Well fought!
Thanks, Gigi. You did great.
One of those dark crystal creatures has appeared every time there was an incident. Are they causing these events somehow? Those black crystals appear within the border. They provoke monsters into aggression. And many witnesses have suffered sudden health crises. Judging from the rumors I've heard, the crystal monster's fear of influence is growing daily. If my theory is correct and the boundary of the affected area is advancing, the majority of the Skydom may have already been consumed.
Not bad. You figured out quite a lot about Exia already. Gathering eyewitness accounts. Having the detachment to envision the bigger picture. You'd make a good king.
Who are you?
Just an itinerant archaeologist. Wherever mystery lurks, there I am, elbow deep.
Archaeologist? Don't insult my intelligence. And what do you mean by Exia? Those black crystals?
Oh, Gold Star. And you're right. I'm no archaeologist.
You're the one behind this.
Grappling with former allies to the twisted strains of corrupted causality. Doesn't the devastation call out to you?
Corrupted causality? Are you using Exia to distort reality?
It's complicated. I know how it looks, but these things don't belong to me. And Exia isn't directly responsible for the corruption. These crystals are just toys. They help me bring things to a head. But not much more.
Speak plainly. Is there someone else behind all this?
That's right. The real brains of the operation. He's been sealed away in Pandemonium. He's one of the few friends I have left. So being the sentimental soul that I am, I had to mount a rescue attempt. But once I woke him up, he started trying to get out on his own, and he's been a little too gung-ho about it. He's throwing so much power against the seal that it's spilling out into the skies and causing all this distortion. You've gotta laugh. Poor little guy's trying so hard. Oh, and that empire? What was it, Erste? It never really had a resurgence. Those troops are just a mob of former soldiers. They're not getting orders from anywhere, just chasing the shadows of commanders long gone, running around conquering territory for no one at all. Causality and memory tampering notwithstanding, mob psychology is frightening, isn't it? It's amazing how far people will go just on the assumption that others agree with them.
Talkative, aren't you? But that means Pandemonium is the locus of these phenomena.
Right again. I really shouldn't talk so much.
I appreciate the intel. Now move! Pandemonium awaits!
Poor little mortal. Don't you know you're all bound up in causality's chains? Dance for me.
My path of duty shall never waver. Embrace the cold blades of frost!
Together now! Was it hurt?
Finish!
There! Hooray! Hooray!
Quest clear.
Ready for another round?
Ugh! There's no end to these jokers!
I'll finish this! Ah!
I can smell that man on him too.
So Sir burns a lot? You don't think...
Girl in blue. Red dragon. Singularity. Any who dare to obstruct my path to kingship, or threaten the security of the skies, will be purged by flames. Any last words? Speak them now. You will be devoured by my flames.
We'll snap them out of it together.
Embrace the cold blades of frost!
Fang blade of crimson flame. Blade forth. A mere warm-up.
Remember the
fear me!
Turn! Read up to feet!
Finished!
And I call myself a knight.
Quest clear.
I expected nothing less from the Lord of Flames.
That was a splendid fight, Gran.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Sir Berg's-a-lot! Did you meet that suspicious dude too?
Who? Oh, him. That wretch.
I fell into his trap as well. There's no doubt in my mind. He's the one responsible for the chaos threatening the Sky Realm.
No, it appears not, although he's certainly involved.
If his power has this much influence on the world with the seal in place, what'll happen once it's broken?
I can't even imagine. If we extrapolate from the events so far, his power threatens to rewrite reality as we know it, to bring about the end of the world.
We ain't gonna let that happen. What's it gonna be, Gran? Do we go after that shady dude or head straight to Pandemonium?
First, we need to do what we came here to do, and make sure Rosetta's all right.
Belial, he got away.
So, he's not reckless enough to challenge us both at once. I'm lucky you were here then, Zoe. It's no good. I can try to control the flow around Mumassier, but the rest of the Skydom is being swallowed up as we speak. The problem needs to be addressed at the source. Is destroying that seal really our only option?
Once a seal has been broken, it is not easy to reverse its effects. There are other ways, but each carries its own risks.
Then you're going to stand by and let the skies drown?
I couldn't do that. But you and I won't get anywhere without help.
So yet again, those children hold the key.
Rosebeam, please send them in the right direction. I must prepare for the next phase.
I hate to send them off without me, but I suppose I have to let them fly on their own sometimes.
Rosetta! We finally found you!
Ew! The whole crew's here too.
Rosetta, you wouldn't believe what's been going on.
Surely you've had quite the time of it. I'm just glad to see you all safe.
That's our Rosetta. You were already taking steps to fight back before we even figured out what was happening.
Yes, so much for my vacation. And despite all that I've done, that power has already swallowed up most of Fantagrande.
That man I met. Have you seen him? Or sensed him?
He was releasing those Exia creatures throughout the forest. If he's still here, we have to put a stop to it.
That man, Belial, is no longer on this island. Gran, you and the others must go to Pandemonium.
I know. But we'll get through it, now that you're back with us.
I'm sorry. I can't go with you.
But why, Rosetta?
If I were to leave my post, the chaos you've been seeing will only spread faster. So, it's up to all of you. Reassure me, Gran. As the Singularity, are you prepared to be the Sky Realm's light in its hour of need?
You can't be serious!
It's for your own good. But if you can't handle this, you won't be able to save the world. The battles awaiting you will be harsher than you can imagine. So show me that you have what it takes to overcome them.
Rosetta's right, Gran. If we can't defeat her, we won't be able to fix anything.
Looks like we got no choice but to set her mind at ease then. We'll show her just how ready we are.
All right, Rosetta, here I come!
Rose Queen shall test you. Prove yourselves.
Your turn, Momo!
Path of duty shall never waver. Embrace the cold blades of frost!
Your turn, Momo!
Among the briars. Path of duty shall never waver. Embrace the cold blades of frost!
Your turn, Momo!
Let me ensnare your mind. The path of duty shall never waver. Embrace the cold blades of frost!
Your turn, Momo!
Let me ensnare your mind.
Your turn, Momo!
Shall never waver.
Quest clear.
Will you behave now?
You've all grown so much. You're prepared. I'm sure of it now.
Leave the rest to us, Rosetta. We won't let this go any further.
The girl in blue, the red dragon, and the singularity. You three are the keys to ending this chaos. But those who wish to see it through will no doubt come for you.
With everyone standing by us, there's no way we'll lose. We know you're here fighting for us too, Rosetta.
Always. It's time for you to set out for Pandemonium. The final battle awaits.
Belial said someone was sealed there, but do you know who?
Indeed. An astral by the name of Beelzebub.
Beelzebub. But why does a single astral have this much power?
That I don't know. All I know for certain is that he's no ordinary astral. He's something unique. Belial is clearly hoping that Beelzebub's return will bring about the end of the world.
Does that mean this Beelzebub is another puppet dancing on Belial's strings?
Perhaps. Beelzebub is the one whose power is warping the very nature of reality. But even so, that Belial character may pose an even greater threat.
Why sweat the details? If you ask me, they both need a timeout of epic proportions.
We can't waste any more time. Next stop, Pandemonium.
I'm counting on you. I'll hold out here as long as I can.
Pandemonium, huh? Should be able to make the trip in under half a day.
Time is not on our side. Full speed ahead, Rackham.
Where do those jerks get off trying to wreck our world? They're going down!
We'll stop them, no matter what.
I don't know why, but I can't shake this awful feeling. Like there are all sorts of bad things just around the corner.
See that? That blue-haired girl is a hell of a find.
She has the power to manipulate primal beasts. That's a stroke of luck for us. The primal beast with the roses is already bound to this island. A worthless mark at this point. Let's follow the girl instead.
Sounds smart. Let's get moving.
We're gonna hit some turbulence, but I'll get us to Pandemonium as fast as I can. Hold on to your hats, folks.
Flying objects incoming. Black crystals.
What are they doing flying out here in the middle of nowhere? I think this is a sign. Beelzebub's power over the skies? It's growing.
Let's knock as many of them out of the sky as we can.
Ugh, haven't these mooks learned their lesson yet? Looks like we'll have to teach them again, Gran.
Grant me your power.
Great! Finish!
There you are! Nice!
Momo! We got this! Grant me your power! You can't escape! Come on, Momo! We got this! Grant me your power!
Finish! Quest clear.
Finished already?
Good job.
Ooh, just feel those smooth scales. If I'm not careful, I could get addicted to this.
Ah! Where'd you come from? Get your mitts off me, you weirdo!
He's got Vern!
When did he get here? I didn't see him come aboard.
Vern! Ugh! Let me go, you creep sandwich!
Unhand Vern this instant.
No need to get so upset. I'm just checking up on his scale care regimen. Polished to perfection, I see. Now, to business. We've come to hear the dragon's voice. Isn't that right, Bubs?
The dragon's voice?
There are no facts, only interpretations. O winged destruction, if thou preachest distortion, then bend the light of thy conflagration to my will.
Lyria? Are you alright?
Hey, wait up!
Would it kill you to think of someone else for a change, Bubs?
We're in trouble here.
It's just like Ares and Yggdrasil. That man's been orchestrating this entire affair.
We have to do something!
At this rate, Bahamut's gonna knock the whole ship out of the sky!
Not so fast! That primal beast is coming with us! Big fella, isn't he? And he's all mine. So paws off, Basaraga.
Loose lips, Zeta.
You two.
Zeta? Vasaraga?
Hey, you've heard of me. Guess I've made quite the name for myself. Looks like Red's had her brain scrambled too. Red? Excuse me? Where do you get off giving nicknames to people you just met, you overgrown gecko?
I'm not sure what we should do here.
Nuh-uh, Basaraga. I can see you itching to get your hands dirty.
Zeta, that dragon is about to sink this ship. This is a two-person job.
Are you kidding me? That's my bounty. Play with the crew if you're bored.
You can't handle that dragon alone. I'm not even certain the two of us can. If we waste time fighting these people, we'll all wind up at the bottom of the sky. They want to get the dragon under control too. It makes more sense to join forces.
Is that helmet on too tight? I said I've got this!
Fine. Have it your way. Didn't think you were this unreasonable.
I'll handle this. It falls to me to observe whether you can overcome the false wyvern reverie you now face. I will restrain Bahamut, while you return those two to their senses.
Thanks. Sounds like a plan.
Wait a minute. What the hell is going on here?
She's made things easier for us. We can take care of these Skyfarers first.
I guess so. Fine then. Let's get to it.
Your power.
Come on, Momo. We got this. Let's do it our best. Resolute.
Grant me your power.
Come on, Momo. We got it.
That should finish you.
Unleash the power!
Ready to surrender? Grant me your power.
Finish.
Impossible!
Quest clear.
I'll have to watch out for that spear.
Damn it! I blew it!
Take a breather, Zeta.
Spiky might be the toughest customer to get brainwashed so far! Watch yourself, Gran!
You don't have to remind me.
Show me what you've got.
Nicola. Get ready. Your turn, Momo.
Checkmate.
Grant me your power.
Ready to surrender? Your turn. End of the line.
That should finish you.
Predictable.
You ready?
Or nothing.
Fight on.
Grant me your power.
Get ready.
The feast begins.
Get ready. You ready? Fight on. You ready?
Predictable.
Grant me your power.
Great sight grinning!
Ready to surrender? That should finish.
Quest failed.
Ready to surrender? That should no more games. I'll finish this. Blossoms and crystal. Raise the frost. Watch your feet. That should finish. Grant me your power.
You ready?
That should finish you.
You ready?
This.
The feast begins.
Grant me your power. Grant me your power.
Quest clear.
Finished already?
What is it?
Saraga?
Zeta, what have we been doing?
Are you two alright?
Lyria? Oh, wait. Did we just fight all of you?
We can get you up to speed later. Right now, we've got bigger problems.
It seems slowing him down is the most I can hope to do in my present state. Only the Singularity could hope to stop him when he's imbued with Beelzebub's chaotic power. Singularity. No. Gran, are you ready?
We are. We'll take it from here.
Very well. Let Beelzebub see the flash of your blade all the way from Pandemonium.
This is Bahamut we're talking about. It's going to take every one of us working together.
Yep. Roll up your sleeves, kids. Gotta get this Primal down for his nap.
With this many of us, there's no way we'll lose! Don't forget to count us, too. All right! Let's do this, Graham!
I need you all with me. Now more than ever. We can't afford to fail.
Right!
Blossoms and crystal. Blaze of frost!
Great!
Going in! Going in! me your power. Grant me your power. Grant me your power.
Quest failed.
Grant me your power.
Excellent! Marvelous!
Grant me your power.
Excellent! Marvelous!
me your power.
Marvelous! Marvelous!
Grant me your power.
By my spear!
Grant me your power. Grant me your power. Grant me your power. Grant me your power.
Quest failed.
your power. Grant me your power. Grant me your power. Grant me your power. finished
You've
already?
underestimated me.
Well, we've heard the dragon's voice. Is that the final trigger?
Yes. That was the trumpet sounding the world's return to the nothing it set out from. The wheels may be missing a spoke or two, but the caravan will reach its destination nonetheless. I've swallowed up the remnants of the Omnipotent's power and folded it into my own.
What are you gonna do about the singularity? Not even Bahamut stopped him. That's gotta worry you a little.
With chaos matter and verses at my command, once I can move freely through the world, the singularity will pose no threat. I will take my rightful place as the true singularity of this world.
I see. So can I put you down for imminent arrival?
Yes.
Okay, then I may as well play with him a little in the meantime.
Beelzebub is on his way to becoming a new singularity. His mere existence has a destructive influence. If he is fully restored, it will accelerate the corruption of causality, and the whole world could be overwritten. At this point, there's no way to prevent that restoration. Our best option is to defeat him as soon as possible, and eliminate him entirely.
But where'd this crazy, powerful dude come from in the first place?
I'm not sure of the particulars, but he is an astral whose destiny has taken a strangely twisted path, and I can sense traces of power in him from the depths of the sky, from the other world. I think it may be fair to say that he should not exist in this world.
He shouldn't exist in this world?
Gran, you and those who fight by your side are the only ones who can stop him. From here on out, you cannot afford to hesitate. This is what the world has chosen. I have done all I can as Keeper of the Balance. Go. You need to reach Pandemonium, and soon. Two singularities coexisting. The spear of fate pierces both past and future. Poised to redefine the world itself. I will be watching.
So, what was Miss Flippy Hair talking about?
Let's just focus on getting to Pandemonium.
Hey, thanks, by the way. Can't believe we got our heads messed with like that.
That primal beast said you and those who stand beside you have the power to stop Beelzebub, or whatever his name is. So we're with you. If we're the only ones who can stop him, then so be it.
We'd be grateful to have your support. Let's finish this together.
Next stop, the final showdown!
Beelzebub won't know what hit him.
Yeah!
I know we can do it!
Might be a little risky, but I'll try and moor the Grand Cipher to that platform at the summit. Look alive, people.
Right. This is no time to be timid. The very fate of the skies depends on us. Not to mention Belial must be here. He practically handed us an engraved invitation. It's time we settled the score with him once and for all.
Yeah! He won't get away with rewriting creation on our watch!
This is it, everyone. The skies are counting on us!
Unleash the power!
Grant me your power. Grant me your power.
Unleash the power! Unleash the power!
Grant me your power.
Let's do it our best. Resolute! Come on in!
Finish.
Grant me your power.
Do it our best. Resolute!
Grant me your power. Grant me your power.
Unleash the power!
Grant me your power.
Finish. Quest clear.
Finished already?
I've been waiting, Singularity. So, You finally came. I did my best to get you excited for this. Would you say... had enough foreplay? I'm eager for the night to really begin.
You deviant! What are you thinking? You know what Beelzebub's return means for the skies! Is this really what you want? Chaos on every island? The corruption and destruction of this entire world?
Yeah! We won't let you get away with it!
No, you've got me all wrong. This wasn't how I wanted things to go at all. The grand finale we wanted was much cleaner. But no use fretting over spilled chaos. I can still make something beautiful out of this.
You arrogant little... We whooped you once. You think we can't do it again?
Be careful, everyone.
Gran, something feels off about this.
Yeah, something definitely stinks. You can never tell what this weirdo will do next.
Not that. It's not him. I'm sensing something...
What is it? Don't leave me in the dark. Hmm? Hey. Morning, Bubs. Sleep well? You look a little... overexcited. Did you just... stick me with chaos matter?
I pierced your core. Even you won't come back from that. Return to nothing, and give my regards to Lucilius.
Oh, Bubs, how could you? And after I tried so hard to protect you.
Hey! Just what the heck is going on?
Is Pandemonium falling?
Well, shoot, let's not go down with it. Everybody back to the Grand Cipher.
But what about those guys?
I don't think Avatar's about to let us go peacefully.
I will topple Pandemonium to the Crimson Horizon. The shockwaves will destroy the boundary between dimensions and obliterate both worlds.
You brought chaos to the Skydom by manipulating people's memories. Then you drove primal beasts to madness. Why are you causing all this suffering?
I know you've noticed the corruption of causality spreading from Pandemonium. Warping causality loosens the threads that stitch memories together. Soon, I will dismantle not only that, but matter itself, and the very rules which govern it. And then, I will rebuild it all. In the new world, I will be the font of all order. All creation will flow as directed by its undisputed sovereign. The thunder of Pandemonium's fall will herald the dawn of my reign.
So, knocking Pandemonium down to the Crimson Horizon will reset the whole world?
Can't really wrap my head around all the mumbo-jumbo he was spouting. But he sure looks like he believes it.
It can't possibly be true.
Bubs' grand finale might sound similar to what Lucilius envisioned, but it's fundamentally different. Be that as it may, they both start from the same place. If you open that door, which will you find on the other side? Which grand finale will you step into, Singularity? Or can you find a third option?
You bet I can! I won't let anyone end the world!
We'll never give up. Not even if the apocalypse is breathing down our necks.
The world doesn't belong to any one person. It belongs to everyone who lives in these skies.
There are countless lives at stake. You don't get to decide what to do with them, just so you can recreate the world as your plaything. Not while there's still breath in my body.
Red Dragon, Girl in Blue, Singularity. The inescapable chains of causality have brought you all here to Pandemonium Summit. On this day, at this hour, at this very moment, all things will coalesce, and I, in turn, will subsume their totality. We stand a mere breath away from inevitability. You are helpless to stop this fusion. You will be the first to feel Oblivion's embrace. Your weapon is worthless against me. Now step aside.
Fighting an Astra's bad enough, let alone a total psycho. Gonna be sore tomorrow.
Or where that came
Do it, our best.
Witness the glory of our blade. Now I've got you!
Finish!
Oh dear. Fascinating. Let's change things up a bit. Show them the power of Lucilius's legacy.
Witness the glory of our blade.
Quest failed.
Unleash the power!
The glory of our blade! You asked me.
No place to hide.
Feel the burn!
I've got you!
No place to hide. I'll crush you like the marrow wall.
Witness the glory of our blade!
No place to hide.
Unleash the power! Take this!
Finish!
How could this be?
Fascinating. Let's change things up a bit.
Show them the power of Lucilius's legacy.
Forgive me.
Quest failed.
Witness the glory of our blade.
I'll crush you like the liar you
Unleash the power!
You asked for this. Witness the glory of our blade.
Finish.
How dare you? Fascinating. Let's change things up a bit. Show them the power of Lucilius's legacy.
Get ready!
Great!
Now I've got you! Unleash the power!
our blade! The glory of our blade! The glory of our blade! Too
The curtain falls on causality.
Do it our best. Resolute.
Witness the glory of our blade!
Do it our best. Resolute.
Got you! Witness the glory of our blade! of our blade! The glory of our blade!
I'll crush like the maggots you are!
The glory of our blade!
Finish! How could this be? Fascinating. Let's change things up a bit. Show them the power of Lucilius's legacy.
glory of our blade!
Unleash the power!
The glory of our blade!
The curtain falls on causality.
Do it our best! Resolute!
Witness the glory of our blade!
To slay him all. I'll show you.
the glory of our blade!
Let's do it our best!
That is our difference. The famous spirit.
I'll make short work of you!
Better not
Witness the glory of our blade!
Let's do it our best!
Quest failed.